Here.
Counselor Beard?
Here.
Counselor Sims?
Here.
Counselor Nails?
Here.
And Counselor Harden?
Here.
All present, Judge.
All right, can I get a motion to approve and dispense the reading of the minutes from
So
February
moved.
22nd?
Second.
Nelms and Gear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 02-11-20, sorry, yes, that's right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? All right, 5-0. 02-11-20, request for consideration of franchise agreement for C Spire.
I
Scott
forwarded
Walters.
them the draft the week before the last meeting, and I haven't heard back from the lawyer, so
Okay.
that's in their court.
All right, without any opposition, I would move to carry that. And then 07-02-21, request for adoption of franchise ordinance for Spire, which is the gas company.
Mr. Pugh sent me that after our last meeting, and that one's in my court.
Okay. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and carry that one as well. 01-02-20, request for update on Green Springs revitalization, Berkeley Squires. We had a pretty in-depth update last week, correct, Berkeley?
Yeah, I mean, I can, they got started, I'll give y'all a quick interlude so you know. The Superior Escapes got started, this past Thursday. They are starting and gonna work the north end from Lakeshore up to Broadway. That's, as you know, our biggest issue is those big old junipers along that side there. Then when they get through there, they'll go through the intersection and then come back down on the south side and work their way back. And they'll go all the way to Berry Road on the south side and then come back down the north side to Lakeshore from Berry once they're complete over there. So they're gonna start there and go and come back. So, we're looking, I think we've got 120 days, 140 days in the contract for that to take place. The guy said if the weather stays good and stuff, they're hoping to get it done, hopefully within 90 to 100 days and be ready to go. So right now, that's kind of where we're at on that point of it, so.
Berkeley, they were out there, I think, Saturday.
Yeah.
Working on it. Are they, is the contract, do they get down into the creek there?
No.
They're just up on the bank?
Yep, just up on the bank. So, they're just up on the bank. So hopefully I think once they get that section, I mean, it's the toughest because there's not a lot of room to work in that area. So hopefully when they get through with that one, it'll go a lot quicker on the removal of everything else coming through there. So, and then we've had a few people, I know Counselor Sims has seen it, Dr. Jones has seen it. We've had a few of the neighbors over on that road that have expressed some concern, about the buffer, but, again, I mean, it's kind of one of those things, we're gonna try to look at it and see what we can do. I don't know there's a whole lot, that can be done through there, because, I mean, the maintenance of that side's already an issue with us, because there's nowhere to work behind there, so, but Chuck's gonna look at some things, see if we can do a few things a little bit different, so we're gonna work with it and see what we can do, so.
And then Berkeley, the paving portion of that, I know that was a little bit behind this.
Yeah, that'll come in once we get everything approved, and I think they're ready to get going just as soon as we release, so.
We were talking about the
Yeah.
funding, right?
So they'll get going on that just as soon as we get it done, so.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Andrew, is there a place here for Berkeley to update us on the Lakeshore and South Lakeshore clearing by the power company? Like what they're doing there?
That's just their normal, they send out and that they put up, I mean, they're clearing off power from around power lines and things like that. They go
Right.
through different sections.
Right.
That actually, I think they're working, that area wouldn't be with us, that's gonna be with the state, because that's the state right away through there, so that would be done through AlDOT.
Okay, what
You know.
about South Lakeshore?
Whereabouts?
That whole strip there, they're doing it there as well. I just want an update on, like what the finishings will be, like when they are done, like what should we expect?
I'll have to try to reach out to AlDOT, because
Okay.
they won't report to us on that, because that's a state highway.
Yeah.
And that's their right of way, so
Yeah.
we
Well,
normally don't get copies of that stuff.
Well, Barry checked in with them and they have come and cleared all the
Yes.
brush that they cut. But, I was just curious about, is there more to be done or if it,
I believe so. They will
Okay.
try to go down through there as they have a buffer that they try to maintain, but anything that grows, I think it's within, I can't remember the number, but there's so much between the power lines that goes up, they try to take off, and then
Yeah.
there'll be a crew that'll come in and pick up everything once they're done.
Okay.
And do it, but I will try to reach out and see if I can get a hold of Blake at
Okay.
Aldott and see
Okay.
what his thoughts are,
Yeah.
if he can give me any update
Yeah.
on it and see what
Well,
they say.
they've done a good job.
So-
I just wanted to,
Yeah.
I was just curious to know how far it'll go before.
And I reckon one last thing, I don't know if JJ reported, we did get a call from Aldott. They've had to push out the Divergent Diamond bid to April. I think there were some issues with the plans that the Federal Transportation Board wanted clarified. So they have moved that date to, isn't it mid-April, JJ? Yeah, to mid-April. So he said, but DeJarvis did say, Mr. Leonard said he felt good that at that point in time, everything was good to go, so.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, sir.
is the Cobra Light extraction part of the project, part of this project?
I believe it is. I think that was one of the things that they were gonna work with us on to replace some of those in there. But those are Aldott's, but I will check, well, I can get, JJ and I can check with Blake and ask him if it's replacing some of those in there and all with it. I know they were going, I'll say this, I know they were wanting to go with LED at the intersections and stuff like that, but JJ and I were going to see the plans when they did the bid opening to see what all it in detailed along there, because I know there was some lighting that was involved, but I haven't never seen the final plan to see what was actually gonna be with lighting and stuff like that, so I will get with them and look and see.
Is your question about getting rid of the Cobra
Getting
Lights?
rid, I wanna get rid of the Cobra
Okay,
Lights.
that part I'm gonna have to ask them, because that's, that's theirs, so, I'll ask them about it and see, but I do believe there was some lighting into that project through there, but see, I don't know what all with, because you've got the sidewalk that's in the middle through there that I would venture to think that there would be some lighting through there. So I would think most of those between you and me would come down, but again, I don't wanna speak for them,
It
so.
would really,
So we'll pass along that we would prefer having the Cobra Lights taken down and some other form of LEDs along through there. So, thank y'all.
Thanks. And with that,
Are you just carrying that over?
yeah, we're gonna continue to carry this one over. And there is no new business, so we will stand it.
Oh, you gotta
No, look, you're taking that thing off the table.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Can I have a motion to take off, 260120?
Second.
All right. Do I have a motion for action on this item? We've removed it from the table.
I make a motion to drop 260120.
Have a second?
We didn't take do we take it off the table?
Oh,
Sorry, okay. A vote to take it off the table. All in favor?
aye.
Any opposed? All right, 5-0. Now, Mr. Sims, did you say?
Yes, I would like to make a motion to drop 260120.
All right.
Second.
Motion to drop by Mr. Sims, seconded by Ms. Gear. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Passes 5-0. And we will stand adjourned.